I am pretty tired today. Let me drink this energy drink.
Welcome to the sleepiest podcast.
The sleepiest podcast
internet.
of all time.
See, I see myself in this situation as the sleepy time bear.
Yeah. And like if I were to be a bear, I'd be blue and I'd have a light blue tummy with a symbol on it, which symbolized sleeping.
What would your symbol be?
You sound like
dark blue cloud.
You sound like the
with a
Charmin
moon.
the Charmin bears, the toilet paper bears. Is that what you want to be?
Wait, what are the bears where it's Care Bears? It's a Care Bear.
The Care Bears have the symbols?
Yeah.
Do you think they have like runic powers?
Yeah. But like I just get all sleepy on my cloud and I'd be like this.
You sleep on a cloud?
Yeah. A cloud in the
That's
sky.
so precious.
And I have a big blue tummy.
I know I'm definitely sleeping on a cloud if I'm a Care Bear too, though.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping in a regular old bed.
Dang, for real?
Yeah. I can't afford the cloud yet.
That's all right.
Have you seen the APR on that shit?
What is it?
On
It's
the cloud?
insane, but I did it.
Yeah, interest rates are crazy
It's
right
like
now,
19.8, bro. For the cloud.
Yeah.
bro. Ridiculous.
I can't afford that.
Absurd.
I'll just keep my bed.
For real, bro.
Like, at least I can make the payments.
Bed payments.
APR is still fucked. It's not even close to that bad. It's like 12.
Bro, what kind of people you think are making bed payments?
Absolute gamers.
Yeah, are there like $2,000 beds?
Yeah.
That's fair. Respectfully, though, I feel like if you can't afford to buy a
I
$2,000
know.
bed cash, maybe that's not the best thing you should be spending your money on.
Yeah, if you're
But I'm
gonna
also not a financial advisor, so
if you're gonna have to finance your bed, then you should probably just buy a cheaper bed.
yeah. Probably.
$300 on Amazon. It's like the best bed I've ever owned. The standard is quite low for that. I haven't owned many beds, but
Well, we're
welcome
back. David's playing Clash of Clans.
Yeah, you're gonna get off your fucking phone.
I have to finish this match first.
Oh my god!
It'll be over in
I bet
30
you don't
seconds.
even have 6,000 trophies.
I do, actually.
I have 10,000.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Damon, is that possible?
No.
Yeah.
How?
You can't get 10,000.
You just can't, dude.
Well, I made it happen.
If you clashed, you would know this.
You're not good enough.
No, I got good enough.
You're simply not skilled enough.
I'm skilled enough, plenty.
What's your deck?
Infinity.
Well played. Can't
All
really,
of them.
can't really argue with that, bro.
Infinity deck.
Yeah, bro.
And that's how you win.
Show the camera.
Nice.
Very good. Very good.
Gonna have to blur my Clash name so I don't get, sniped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're gonna know all your strats.
All of our fans are going to know.
All your undefeatable strats.
They're gonna know that I play Expo.
Hey, what would it if you're at a takeover, right?
Mhm.
What would it take for you to pop shots at someone?
Probably if they hit me.
Definitely
They hit your
if
car, or
definitely
you, or
if-
both?
Either.
if there's a situation where I couldn't flee or de-escalate the situation in a non-violent manner and my life was threatened or my property or the life of a loved one.
This is sounding too legal. You got to tone it down.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying like all the like only if I feel like my life is threatened
And it has to.
and there's no other
it has
means
to be
for me.
with a legal weapon.
Yes, with a legal weapon and there's no other way for me to escape.
Yeah.
Just kidding. This is all a joke.
Like
Nothing I say here is legally binding.
legally blonde, legally blind. Dude, it's like that video. Did you see that one? It was like the dude in the G35. Because there's only 3 cars that you're gonna see at a takeover that would elicit gunshots.
G35.
G35,
Charger.
Mustang, Charger.
Yep.
The only 3 cars that would ever elicit the use of deadly force at a takeover.
Also, surprisingly, like the Gen 1 and Gen 2 CTSVs. You see a lot of those.
You've seen
at
people
takeovers.
shoot about it, though?
No.
Yeah.
I stand corrected.
I stand
Bow your
corrected.
head. Yeah, dude. Is that
Yeah, I would never shoot at someone at a takeover because I would never be at a takeover.
Yeah, I would never go to a takeover.
Fuck
I will
takeovers.
never participate in a takeover.
Quite
But
literally the stupidest shit I've ever seen.
But
yeah,
I
this,
do love to see people crash pulling out of meats.
yeah,
It's pretty great.
this video that popped off like G35 dude and doesn't know how to like do donuts apparently, or just like keep them controlled. I think he hit someone's bike. It must have been like
No way.
yeah, it must have been the Sons of Anarchy or something, because like after he hits it, he just like, you know, he just drives away, and the dude that owned the bike just like went out like middle of the intersection, took aim straight down the road, and just popped off like 5 shots, dude.
No way.
Yeah, just down
Can you send me that?
down the street. Yeah, I'll find it.
All right.
That's insane.
Yeah,
That's so dangerous.
just like all and dude, his like reaction was so delayed. So like by the time he actually started firing shots, the Infinity guy was already like half a mile away, bro.
What was he shooting with?
Just I don't know, like a handgun.
Oh, he didn't have like a long range setup or anything.
No, it's literally just like a pistol.
You know what my favorite takeover
do you know
video
what-
is?
Do you know what he hit?
Nothing.
He well, I don't know.
Some
for sure.
innocent
Yeah,
bystanders.
he probably hit every single innocent family on that street and not the Infinity.
Yeah,
Through the
seriously.
windows, you know, like these poor families, man. Just shots from a fucking takeover dude through their walls and shit.
That's crazy.
He probably hit every single innocent target except for the dude
Probably like
in
a
the car.
baby in a cradle and just iced
Yeah.
him straight through the dome.
Damn.
Just like out of all places to shoot a baby, it just went through his head, but it didn't,
Damn.
it didn't touch anybody except for the Infinity.
Yeah, it probably hit the pavement under the Infinity and then bounced off and then like went out the front and hit the car in front of him.
Yeah.
But it just like it went under him.
It hit like a priest in the car ahead.
Yeah, it hit a nun. It hit
Yeah.
a bus full of charity workers.
Of orphans,
like
and a nun is
like a firefighter
a nun
or
is
something.
residing. Oh my god.
Yeah, or like a
Like
an
Good Samaritan.
animal rescue
Yeah,
worker.
like an
It's like
activist.
it's like bouncing off the light poles on the side and just charting like a perfect trajectory for the most innocent person that it could possibly hit. It's like a non-profit librarian or something. Just boom, iced, finished, bro.
It's the person that decided to be the bus driver for no pay because they were short bus drivers, not
Oh my
because
a
god.
volunteer.
yeah,
And
volunteer.
The Infinity's just driving, seeing this path of destruction on both sides of them, but they're completely unscathed.
That's the power of an Infinity, bro. A G35. That's the
Yeah,
power
they
of
have
it.
to be bulletproof.
Literally
Literally,
being bulletproof, like right now. Literally.
yeah, dude.
Bro,
what were you about to say? Though?
My favorite takeover video is the one where that guy gets run over and his pants get ripped off and his bare ass cheeks get like like burned out on.
Dude, and then
Oh, yeah.
everyone goes up
Like,
and yeah, instead of people being like, "Are you okay?" They're like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why takeovers
No!
suck, dude. Every single person there is there with the sole intent of seeing somebody get like severely injured.
"Yeah, like your
Yeah.
life is in danger in that
Like-
situation."
Dude, I saw one I-10, like on I-10 leaving like on the outskirts of San Antonio. They just did like a takeover in the middle of the fucking in the middle of the fucking freeway, like under like an overpass.
What?
Yeah, like 4-lane fucking freeway.
That seems dangerous.
Took over like the whole freeway, and this dude was like recording from his car, like backed up traffic for miles.
Yeah, seriously.
because it's I-10, and then like shots.
Fucking takeover going to my house. Shit.
There's like 100 cars backed up from like this takeover in the middle of the freeway, and then somebody starts like shooting,
What?
Oh my god, bro.
That's insane.
Calm the
Yeah, it's
fuck
wild.
down.
Fuck takeovers.
They really don't care about anybody, bro.
I'm really glad. I'm really glad that like the car community as a whole, or I guess I don't know, 99% of the car community has like totally like denounced that shit and just like taken a stance on like how dumb it is.
Yeah, car
some of the more
community for sure. Because
Yeah.
like the whole car community that does takeovers is all just like get something with like get Walmart power, rear wheel drive Walmart power, and just go crazy.
Yeah, and but even like people on more of like the, I should say it's like underground side of like the car scene, like even like they're denouncing it too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know, underground doesn't necessarily mean like doing takeovers and shit. Like, you know, people that go down in Mexico maybe they're denouncing that shit too,
Yeah, bro.
and it's like
Because I
good.
mean, what they're doing isn't bad. They're making sure there's like not really anybody around when they do that type of stuff in
Yeah, that's what-
Mexico.
Yeah, I feel like it's yeah, they're just because the underground, like that type of underground people, those ones are car enthusiasts. I feel like
Yeah.
Yeah,
people that do
and-
takeovers are not.
Yeah, that is the biggest like line to draw is people that go to takeovers aren't like car lovers.
No, that
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, I feel like
It's more about like the excitement and like
yeah,
that's
the
just
loud-
like
sort of like
organized
adrenaline.
crime.
It's like the car is just part of the show. It's not really about the cars.
Yeah,
It's just like an entire show with like lasers. Y'all see the lasers? They'll be shining. It's just like an entire show. That's all.
yeah. It's basically
takeovers
just like
are.
it's like a competition of like how much shit like how much shit and like bones can we break?
Yeah, how
many
much
bones and
how many
cars?
how many lives can we endanger?
Yeah, like genuinely like don't get the appeal. If you want to see cars slide, go to like a drift event,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And they'll be sliding them like way better than you'll ever see at a takeover with some shitty ass donut.
Yeah, and I do appreciate at least at car meets whenever people pull out, like, at least they're pulling off into like an isolated street most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
like
you know, it is on public roads, but it's relatively safe.
yeah, people that know what they're doing, like leaving car meets, like I appreciate that, you know, like they know the time and place to do a drift, even if it's like illegal,
Mm.
you know. But you know, like if they're like pulling out and they're like hitting the on ramp, and they had like a clear, like intersection, right, like clear signal, then yeah, swing it.
Yeah, and they got to get up to speed anyway, so
Yeah, it's like there's no one like there to endanger and shit. And one of the stupidest takes that I saw about that whole thing is like somebody commented, and it's like getting hurt is just part of motorsports, right? Like y'all don't get mad when people like track their cars and get hurt. Y'all don't get mad when people like go to drift comps and get hurt or
Except
rally
they're not endangering
and
other
get
people.
hurt, and like
yeah, that's because they're
and
not
it's
innocent
like,
bystanders.
Yeah, also, there's
so-
an entire like there's entire regulatory agencies to make sure that nobody gets hurt, bro.
Yeah.
yeah, like
It's like, oh, but what about when people like died in rally? Like, okay, well, they also had like 6-point harnesses and like roll cage and
Yeah.
and those people are putting
like,
themselves in that position.
and
Yeah.
the fact that like the fact that somebody does die in like a real motorsport under like the FIA and all that shit is like an anomaly, right?
Yeah,
like
it's like
people don't really die in motorsports anymore.
It's super extreme, their crashes. Like the crashes that happen at takeovers are pretty small, but they're like detrimental. Doesn't matter how big the crash is. Like if you hit somebody going like 20 miles per hour, it can kill them. But like crashes in rallies and other races like that, like you got to be going like 120.
Yeah, and
for,
also
like,
it has to be
actually
like
endanger anybody.
yeah, and also something has to like go wrong with
Yeah.
the systems that you had in place. Like your fire suppression system didn't work,
Yeah.
yeah,
and then you
yeah,
burn
and at a
or something
takeover,
like
it
that.
could be like you're just driving your kids home from soccer practice, and then
yeah,
you get hit by a stray
Exactly.
bullet.
yeah. The
Or like,
collateral is insane.
Yeah, or you get hit by a wide body cat drifting sideways through the intersection.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like there's no comparison there.
It's
Right?
just pure chaos.
You're
with-
comparing things where safety is like the number one qualifier for you, right? Like you could have the fastest, like most technologically advanced race car in the world, but you're not getting into a single motorsports event if you aren't up to like the safety standards. If you don't have like a roll cage and the right roll cage, and and you don't have fire suppression, you don't have seats with like, I don't even know what to call it, but with bolstering up by your head and neck, and you don't have like a helmet, and you don't have whatever the device is called that like keeps you from snapping your neck, and you don't have all this shit, like you're not getting in.
In professional motorsports, they have tons of like safety measures already in place to, like, they've had so much time to develop all these systems to put in place to avoid injuries and deaths and things.
Yeah.
And at a takeover, anyone can just up a 45 and blast shots.
And also, that's what people hope to see when they go to takeovers.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's just like a gathering of just like people with the worst intentions.
Yeah, dude.
And like no, like safety completely like out of mind, safety discouraged. Like, why the fuck? What a stupid ass comparison, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, people die in rally.
Also, like, it's rally, bro.
They're
rally.
driving 160 miles per hour on like a winding mountain pass made out of like mud and gravel.
Yeah. It's not the same. Don't compare it, bro.
And
they're professionals.
And
like,
relative to how many people do that, the amount of people that die is still like shockingly low.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I bet less people have gotten hurt in like the last like season of rally than have gotten hurt at like takeovers this year.
For sure.
Like, I'm willing to bet on that.
Have y'all seen those videos of like rallies and like there's just everybody in front of the car, and as it comes they all part?
Yeah,
like the Red Sea,
like Group B in the 80s.
Yeah.
Or like in Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever they drift through.
Dude, Group B is the coolest shit in the world to me. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Like, that is the most impressive motorsport to me of all time.
Yes, it is.
Like, lots of people get mad at me for like thinking that over F1. And like, I'm not like trying to demerit F1 drivers or anything. Like, that still takes so much skill and precision, but also you have like much wider track. It's way more safe, I guess.
The car's like way better too.
Yeah, the car is like way better. There's plenty of space for you to go if you like go off the road, versus like rally, you're on fucking a conglomerate of just like random earth particles for your road.
Yeah.
That's completely loose.
Yeah.
You're on like a road this big on the side of a mountain with like 150,000 foot drop to your right. And you're going like basically like almost the same speed.
Nah, bro, that's way more impressive because...
And you're driving like a sedan.
Yeah, that's way more impressive, bro.
It's lifted.
Yeah, you're driving like a sedan that was like initially, or like a hatchback that was initially like made as an economy car and that was turned into a rally car. Or if you're lucky, it was the other way around and it was like homologation. And like in the 80s, dude, in Group B, they had no fucking rules.
Yeah, bro.
You could do whatever the hell you wanted. And that's why there are more deaths. That's why it stopped.
Yeah, but it is way more impressive, though. I don't even think that's a hot take because you have to have like probably an equal level of precision amongst all that chaos to be able to stay on track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As the F1 drivers use, just like...
It's like, I sort of think of it as like F1 to me feels like jet planes, doing like these pinpoint like acrobatic maneuvers in the air. Rally feels like if a pilot was tried to do the same things in like a storm in like a 747. That's what rally feels like to me. It's like they're not driving $10 million cars.
Yeah.
They're driving cars that arguably like anybody could build to like a similar spec, with the right tools and, like probably a few tens of thousands of dollars, but
yeah, still probably like a 50K plus build.
Like anybody could have access to building a car like that, but
do you think
it's not that way?
Rallying is more impressive than drifting?
Yeah,
me too. Do you think it's cooler? Drifting is more cool than rally.
I think rally's cooler. I think drifting is easier to access and get into.
Yeah. Yeah,
I still think drifting is so sick though.
Yeah,
rally
absolutely.
is cooler, and and while anybody like technically could like make a rally car and like take it out onto like a dirt road or something, like first of all, it's a lot scarier.
Yeah.
and the like the learning curve is a lot higher. You know, you have to learn like pace notes. You have to have a co-driver.
Mhm.
You have to know like a lot of shit. Whereas, you know, like anybody with a rear-wheel drive car could drift. You don't even have to build it. You only have to build it if you just want to like.
But what do you think gets you more game?
Just I think drifting.
Drifting.
Does. So I don't think anybody.
I feel like
rally
if
is
you
so
drift, you instantly,
niche.
Yeah, you instantly.
Yeah,
get
I don't
more
think
game if
the
you
I don't
drift.
think the hoes be like learning about Colin McRae and shit,
Yeah.
bro. Like learning about like WRC.
Yeah.
But the hoes have definitely seen Tokyo Drift. So
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, you know what's gonna work there.
Ian does it pretty good.
Yeah, was that pretty good?
Yeah.
Do yours.
Okay. All right. That was your turbo on your SI, right?
That's that
Okay.
eBay electronic turbo where it's just a speaker that you put under your hood and it makes that sound.
Wee! Stu tu tu tu.
Yeah, it's like a text to speech.
Wee! Wee! Stu tu 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 tu.
That was pretty good. We stu do 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 do.
We do. We stu. We.
My car has 7 speeds. Slow,
Slow.
slow, 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 and slow in reverse.
It's slow in reverse. That's a crazy bit.
Keep text to speech out of your fucking car TikToks, bro. Oh, dude. Okay. I wish I talked about this last time because I know I was talking about like people on like car TikTok and shit and that whole thing. I know that was sort of a reach. I will admit that. Like,
It wasn't that big of a reach. You had a point.
I mean, of
'Cause
course,
everybody.
everyone wants their cars to be like cool.
But you're still right.
it's
Like,
like-
if you don't have like a crazy ass build, I don't know why you're adding like.
Yeah, you don't need to put the Dark Knight,
Yeah.
the Batman Dark Knight filter on it.
Or like
yeah.
the,
I'm just tired of seeing like stock BRZs with like Sigma music in the background and like basically making the car equivalent of death threats in their videos.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
with the
I don't know, let's maybe tone it down a little bit.
with like the. If it's in a tune and if it don't say.
Oh, yeah,
Bah,
that-
and then flashes a bunch of pictures of your car.
yeah,
That
and
song.
they're using like the
Fuck that song.
the CapCut
Fuck it.
the CapCut templates and shit, the velocity edits. Yeah, but that like honestly at the end of the day, like I'm not seeing that. I'm not like and like seething, you know, I'm not seeing that going like these fucking car TikTokers, your stock BRZ doesn't scare me. Like it's just like it's just like a little
big bad wolf, bro.
No, like the guys that made the quiet thing, that like will run, like
okay, yeah, but that shit goes hard.
well,
as fuck.
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That
Those
shit
guys can do
actually-
it.
Yeah,
Like I don't mind when those guys do it because they are actually fast.
yeah.
And they are actually scary.
Yeah.
So it's like
Are they only in Texas or are they like everywhere?
I think
they
those
s-
guys are in Texas.
Yeah,
the
that's
guys
what I
that
thought.
started it.
like the guys that actually
Like that Corvette.
run the account. Yeah, they're in Texas.
Bro, what if it's actually just us? And that's why none of us have cars.
Yeah.
Because we're running from the police.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
It's definitely not us, guys.
Yeah,
Definitely
Yeah,
not
we're-
us.
we're definitely not.
We're definitely not.
I definitely
quiet.
don't own a C7 Corvette with a fucking kill switch on it.
Definitely not this guy.
Dude,
Not
so
us.
they put out like a new edit of like the Corvette and like it showed a shot of the interior and it just had a big ass switch that said kill on it. And for a second, like I forgot that like that's just like kill the lights and shit. I'm like, bro, what is like a fucking missile gonna come out or some shit?
Yeah, just a fucking zzz. And then, yeah, just
or like
launches
or it
a
spills a bunch of oil out the back.
yeah, just
with, like,
launches an
little spikes.
ICBM, bro. Just
A spike strip comes out on top of the
Yeah,
oil like
yeah.
Speed Racer.
Yeah, or it drops like it drops. What are those fucking those like what are they called? Jacks?
Oh, yeah.
The spiky things?
Yeah, jacks.
Like
They
that
gotta
you
be called
play with like a
jacks.
bouncy ball and you pick them up.
like
and
the spiky toys.
yeah.
Just put a bunch
Hold
of
on.
those on the road.
Bro,
Hold on, my mom's calling me on the podcast. All right, love you. Bye.
Word.
I love my mommy. We're back.
Love you, Mom. Okay, so are you in a match right now?
no.
Okay. All right, so the main point I'm trying to get to though is that like that whole thing for me on like social media is by far like not the worst offender to me. Like that shit doesn't piss me off, but what does is everybody start to do this and it's like with the exact same thing. Like people will just put like it'll show like a video of their car doing like a flyby or like, you know, like coming up and then slowing down and like parking or some shit. And they just use a completely different audio and like they don't even try to like hide it. Cause you know, like on TikTok, you can see where the audio is from.
Yeah.
They're just doing that. And they're like, but it's like they're genuinely trying to convince people that that's the sound their car makes. It's not like they're not being like sarcastic or like ironic about it. Everybody's doing it.
So they use like a different audio of a different car.
Yeah,
probably with like turbo sounds.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, of a completely different car that like sounds cool. Like I saw it for like a Miata, dude. It was and the audio that every single person has been using is, and there's layers to this shit. So the audio that every single one of these people uses for their completely unrelated car with a completely different engine is from this dude that has like an M3, like an E36 or something.
Okay.
But then that dude, like, yeah, he posted the video and it's like, it's his sound because he like edited it in. But a dude with an R33 GTR commented and was like, that's the sound of my engine, bro. And
No
you go
way.
on that dude's page and it's actually like from his GTR.
Uh-huh.
And so then like the BMW guy stole that audio but made it under his name, and then everybody else is stealing.
So that guy went into iMovie and probably cropped it around and all that to match it up with his car, and then he posted that, and then now people are using that sound which he stole from another guy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and so like when you see the video with like this dude's M3, like it is very obvious, like it's an RB26.
Yeah.
Like those are pretty easy to identify as far as engines go, especially if you're like a JDM loser like I am. Then you can like identify that shit from a mile away. Like yeah, it's like a big turbo RB26. Like there's no way that sound is coming out of even a turboed M3, right? Like they sound different.
They do.
and then so that dude steals it, is trying to like trick all these people into thinking his M3 makes that noise, and then everybody's like, oh, I'm gonna do the same thing, except I'm not even gonna change the audio. I'm just gonna have his at the bottom of my video.
Are you sure that's not just people posting it with that sound? Do you think they're actually trying to convince people it's their car sound?
Dude, I don't know. I see it so much, and there is not like a single like with the effort that they put into the video to make it look cool, right? And the caption trying to like make it cool, and the amount of videos that I see that do the exact same thing.
Is there any like music, or is it only engine?
It's just the engine sound. So like, yeah, there's like nothing else. It's and they edit the sound to be like at the same place that the car would make it, like while it's driving, and people call them out in the comments and they don't respond to it. And they don't say anything in the comments about like, oh, like I'm just like, you know, just joking around.
Mm-hmm.
Like, obviously this isn't my car. There's not a single hint of it being like a joke. And so many people do it. I'm like, what the do y'all really all think you're going to convince everyone that like your car sounds like a R33 GTR?
I mean, think about every other person you know though, besides yourself. Do you think they would, if they saw like a car that looked cool and made a cool sound on TikTok, they would like give it a second thought?
Yeah, but who is gonna be seeing those more?
It's
right?
gonna pop. I mean, yeah, car guys for sure, but it's gonna pop up on like everyone's page.
I mean, they don't get that popular. Like I see tons all the time, and they, they'll have like 15,000 likes. And when I see something with only like 15,000 likes, I'm assuming it's only like on like the car. It's only showing it for like the car people.
Yeah.
And under like car hashtags.
Yeah.
And so then it's like, who the fuck are you trying to fool? It's just, that's so
trying to fool you, bro.
It's just so goofy to me. Like, why?
It's like know your audience. Like the guys who put fake M badges on their BMWs, and it's like the only people that are gonna like know why that means anything are gonna know that it's not like a real badge.
The only people that are gonna believe you are the people that don't care.
Yeah.
And so there's nothing wrong with like the sound of your car, dude.
No, there's not.
Like if you have
even the GTI sounds good. Like you can make any car sound awesome.
Like sure, you're not having like a whole like whatever, but I don't. You can. I'd much rather you just like have your natural car sound than blatantly steal someone else's and like try to act like it's legit.
Yeah,
that's just so strange to me. And I guess that's just like clout chasing, which is like
get your feelings broke off a post.
That's me, bro.
That's you, bro.
Yeah, I got my feelings broke. It's like, oh yeah, it's just clout chasing, which like surprise, surprise, like half the car community is like full of clout chasers.
They are.
So
they really are.
I don't know, like am I surprised? No, but it's just so infuriating. And what's most infuriating though is that like 90% of the comments are like, yo, this sounds so good, bro. This sounds so good. Your ND Miata sounds so good with that turbo flutter and shit. And it's like, so are you just like, are you pretending to like be a car guy, or like just don't know shit, or are you in on this? I just don't know.
Yeah, bro, it's the Ford Scion.
I can't
stop.
I can't understand it, bro. I can't possibly like wrap my head around like you must think every single person is like fucking stupid, but apparently like a lot of people
are stupid, bro. A lot of the car culture is now just like people who kind of like cars. That's the majority of the car culture now. People who kind of like cars and like how they look.
Yeah, that's just like the product of it going mainstream.
Yeah,
I guess
it's just. I remember when the switch happened. It was somewhere like a little bit in the end of the pandemic. That's when everybody started switching to cars big time. Yeah, and like first of all, let me just say, I think all of us switched before then. Let's make that clear.
Yeah, like I didn't. Like I've loved cars my whole life, right? Yeah. Like Need for Speed. I was playing Need for Speed when I was fucking like 4 years old. I was waking up before my parents woke up on a Sunday to play it, and then try to not get caught by them before we had to go to church or some shit. And like, I was like making like my little Eclipse on there with all the ricey shit. And then I was like playing like Forza Motorsport 2 when I was like 7 or whenever that game came out. And
dude, I used to have a racing game on my DS,
really?
like a real underground racing. It was like a street racing game.
It was it Need for Speed Carbon?
It may have been.
I had that one too. She was tight.
Yeah, on DS, bro. I had that shit.
I had that on my DS.
Classic.
She was super tight.
But I didn't fall in love with cars until I was 15.
Yeah, I don't think I really started like deep diving into. Like I'd still say I knew more about cars than like the average person, but I didn't start learning hardcore like just making it my entire personality until I was like 19.
Because I remember I got into cars before you did, like big time.
Yeah, and I remember I put you onto cars too.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Was like about like the same time.
Was it?
Yeah. When did you first start?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because you like when I was like you got the GTI when I was like when I graduated.
Yeah.
And then
that's true.
And that's when you started like feeling into it. So
bro, it's been a while since it's felt like not that long ago, but it's been a while since I first started working on the GTI.
Yeah.
Like really doing stuff to it.
But yeah, it wasn't until like 3 or 4 years ago that where I was like, okay, like I'm memorizing engine codes and I know how everything works. Well, not everything, but I know how like a lot of it works, and I know like the history and da 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 da. And that coincidentally was like just pretty much almost at the exact same time that like it went mainstream. But you can, at least it's still easy to tell like who's like actually about it. Not that I'm definitely not complaining that people have more of a casual interest in cars. I think that's cool. I'm glad that people appreciate it. Especially because, you know, maybe if they were less appreciated nowadays, then maybe we wouldn't be getting the cool cars that are still coming out.
Yeah, that's true.
But like casual appreciators, casual car appreciators is different than people who just like only fall into the mainstream like TikTok car culture category.
Yeah.
Because that's what, like, I'm definitely a huge car enthusiast, but I don't know, like, I don't memorize like engine codes or chassis codes or anything like that. But I'm also not like gonna just build a BRZ and make it those angry edits, like the mean edits.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like
aggressively edited BRZ.
I'm kind of proud of myself that I don't have Instagram for my car. I'm a little, because I don't think I'm ever gonna have one for my car.
I love like people's car pages the most when they like show active progress and show like the ups and downs of like the process. But I don't know, it gets a little stale to me when somebody's like entire car page is just like it's looked the same for like 5 years and then they make like 10 TikToks in a row using like the same sound and basically like the same format. And it's like, okay, all right, like then it's just you're trying to be an influencer at that point.
Yeah.
It's like I don't.
That's like on mine. Every mod I did, I tried to post about.
Like I will enjoy seeing one of those posts because then every other one will be exactly the same. You know, like it's not changing. Like I love following the people that are like actively like changing their car and improving it, especially when they go into like the process and they, you know, and they throw their dyno up there and they're like, oh cool, I was like I got a dyno tune, I was able to squeeze like 10 extra wheel torque out of it and shit like that. And because it helps me learn, right? When I see these dudes that like are like really going like deep with their builds and they're talking about like the struggles they're going through, that helps me know like what the things to look out for are, right?
Yeah.
Or like people are like, oh, like my boost by gear got messed up and it's like making like my launch like really sloppy, you know, like my launch is just like spinning and you know, I'm trying to get this a little bit more dialed in for you know, maybe like close to like a 10-second run, which means I need traction and like in my first couple gears, right? Which means I got to turn down the boost and it's like, okay, oh, like, hey, look, that's like a real
applicable stuff instead
yeah,
of just
that's like a real problem to go into if you want to make like a car that can actually do shit.
Yeah.
And versus, I don't know, people just being like posting like their fucking BRZ and being like, I don't know, putting some like lyric under it. Like it's cool. Like you can do that, but it'd also be cool to know what you did to it, bro. It'd also be cool to like know like how you did it and like where you source things with. That's another thing. People gatekeep the shit out of their builds a lot of the time.
Yeah, that desire.
People that have
the
like really cool builds, like they won't tell people where they got their shit. And I'm like,
I know, bro. People will like ask what wheels they got or like what.
Dude, I just want to know where you got like that rear lip from.
Yeah.
Like it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, like I saw someone with a like Quinn, like you're saying, I saw someone with a color.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, "Oh, what color is that?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, it's my custom color." So blah 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 blah.
Yeah, custom color my ass, bro.
For sure, you didn't invent a color.
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
and it was just like just like a rose gold.
Just because like you told the paint shop like how you want it mixed doesn't mean that like you invented it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you did blue base with like a green flake. Okay. I mean, like I could tell. I just wanted to confirm. I could complain about that shit all day, but
what I want to complain about is how awesome and well balanced the GM 3.6 liter LLT V6 is.
Oh my god.
280 pound-feet of torque, 330 horsepower.
This is how Quinn gets when he has access to any car, bro.
It's like, and I've said this before, but it's like having sex and then catching feelings after.
Yeah.
Just because, like, you know, you get to drive the car and then you get to drive it like fast. And since you get to drive it fast, and like it's a decent power plant, right? Like 330 horsepower is nothing to cough at, for sure.
Cough at?
Yeah.
Scoff at?
Sneeze. I think it's
No,
sneeze.
I think sneeze.
Sneeze is the correct terminology, but I said cough.
It's scoff.
It's not scoff.
Nothing to scoff at.
Nothing to sneeze at.
Nothing to sneeze at.
That's the
Who
right.
the fuck says sneeze?
I'm gonna look it up.
I do.
It's nothing to scoff at because scoff is a real
No,
thing
it's
that you
sneeze.
that
So
you
is sneezing.
do when
Is
you're-
sneezing not a real thing?
You don't like.
Tell me sneezing's not a real thing.
First of all, you
Stop.
can't sneeze on
Stop.
command.
Yeah,
Tell me-
nothing to sneeze at. Nothing to sneeze at means.
Look at nothing to scoff at.
All right, fine.
I'm not.
And then look at the-
that's,
look at the-
That's the only difference,
look
though.
at the- no, shut the
We
fuck
never
up.
said it
Shut the-
wasn't. Scoff wasn't a thing. You said sneeze wasn't a thing.
It's not a thing in conversation.
Okay,
Yes, it is.
so I looked up nothing to sneeze at, and I brought up an actual like definition. Nothing to scoff at. Scoff at brought up Urban Dictionary.
What the fuck? What?
So are you uneducated or what?
So are you just
Merriam-Webster
stupid?
came up with nothing to sneeze at? You
Yes.
think that shit's in the book?
Dictionary.cambridge.org.
Oh my god, a dictionary website?
Yeah.
Dude, you know they also
Cambridge.
They probably also have
Dictionary.cambridge.org.
Bro, it's
Not
That
Urban
basically is
Dictionary.
Urban Dictionary. They be putting like internet words on there all the time.
You're capping, bro.
Shut the. Bro, nobody
Bro,
says nothing to
Ian's
sneeze
just
at.
bad right now.
You know why?
Macmillan Dictionary, nothing to sneeze at.
That's not real.
Yes, it is.
Macmillan
I've
is
never heard of
literally
that.
Yes,
it's
it is.
just like a
Shut the fuck up.
textbook company, bro.
You can't.
It's real.
You can't sneeze on command.
Maybe you can't. That sounds like a you problem.
Watch this, ready?
Hachu! Watch this, bro.
That was fake.
Dude, that's so good.
I know.
That was fake. It was convincing, but it was fake. And I know it's
Hachu!
fake. So if I said something that you
Ugh.
thought was like whatever, like lackluster, then like as a real like elicited reaction from your body, you would sneeze,
Yeah.
or would you scoff and be like,
It's not about the action. It's about the saying.
It's how
but
it
why
is.
would you use
we
a saying
had
that
we had a
nobody-
conversation last episode about
Okay, bro,
words,
listen to
meanings,
this.
and how important they are. Words are important.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
I
like
learned the
saying
hard
from
way.
the dude that
That's
thinks
like-
I learned the
tires
hard
have
way.
corners.
No, hold on.
I learned the hard way.
Hold on. You said you wouldn't use it because that's not a real thing you would do.
Who would like if you told me something and
Who would
let's-
say it's raining
let's
cats
not-
and
yeah,
dogs?
let's not beat a dead horse. No one's
Yeah.
gonna actually beat a dead horse.
that's
Nobody's-
different though.
No, it's
It's-
not.
it's
no,
not
it's not.
different.
Like,
Maybe the action
that's
is
a
different,
metaphor.
but the concept is the
saying
same,
you
bro.
sneeze at a statement isn't a metaphor.
Yes, it is.
You're saying that
We're not angry at the
that's
statement,
not
bro.
a metaphor.
It's not a metaphor, but
What's
but
it a metaphor
it's-
for?
I just said it's not.
It ain't a metaphor. It's a meta 5.
It's just a term, bro. It's like a saying.
I've
Yeah.
never heard that in my life, and I
That's on
refuse
you.
to acknowledge it.
That's
You're
on
so
you.
you're so mad right now.
It's stupid,
Bro, this is nothing to sneeze at. I hope you know that.
Yeah. Chill, bro.
For you to be talking about the Cadillac ATS engine, one, and saying that it's like amazing, and then two, say it's nothing to sneeze at, is probably the worst combination of words I've ever heard in my life.
That's just you, bro.
And I
Because
take it-
nothing to sneeze
I
at
take
is
it
a
as a
saying.
moral offense, bro.
That's on you.
Yeah, that's on you.
That's the only person. You're the only person.
It's 2-on-1. You're outnumbered here, man. I'm
I don't
sorry.
care. I
All
don't
right,
have
stay
to,
mad
I don't
then.
have to. I don't have to
Because it just seems like you're mad right
concede
now.
it.
Bro, you're just getting your feelings broke off a post, bro.
On God.
It's a
Goober.
stupid ass saying.
You got your feelings broke off a saying, bro.
Nobody sneezes at.
Well, I just did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Do it again.
That's so good,
it's so
bro.
real. It's pretty good.
So he can sneeze on command.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
All
can.
right, I'll give that to Quinn at least because he can do it.
Hold on, but do you expect me to be able to scoff on command? What if I'm in such a good mood I'm just unable to?
Yeah, bro.
You're so happy-go-lucky.
I'm so happy I
couldn't
can't.
possibly scoff right now. I'm having the best day.
Can't scoff on command, bro. I'm too happy.
Yeah, honestly, like I have a big old smile on my face. I would have a hard time scoffing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm having such a good time. There's no way I could scoff.
This is me trying to scoff.
This is me trying to scoff. I couldn't do that. What?
What? Are you serious?
Whoa.
This is me. This is my best scoff. Wait, what? Come on. What? Dude. How stupid. That's me.
That is you.
It's me scoffing.
That's a good comparison though, saying like it's like having sex with it and then catching
dude,
feelings.
yeah, I feel like you could be driving like an 06 Accord and you would have infinitely good things to say about like the
I probably would.
Bro, you and your dad are the same person.
me
so anytime he whips the same car or like a rental car, he's always like, that
Yeah.
car's fire. Like
got a
he is
V6
like that.
a V6 Charger rental for his work trip, and he came back with a glowing review.
yeah, bro.
He was
you
like,
and your
the
dad are
handled
the same
amazing.
person.
The power delivery was smooth. It
was like-
the
he was like,
transmission was
it's smooth,
sharp. It was
linear.
snappy.
He was like, it took off, it moves. And I'm like, there's no way.
Comfortable ride, great amenities.
American made V6.
Okay, so makes
Pentastar
it makes
V6.
300 watt horsepower.
Just like, I think it's a flat 300 with Challenger V6s.
Okay, so 300 horsepower, and it weighs 4,000 pounds.
Yeah, bro, it's like as fast as an SUV.
What? Dude,
Yeah.
I bet the Expedition could beat
yeah.
that thing in a race.
It pulls fast. What is the Expedition, like 5,000? 6,000?
I don't know. I mean, it's like a full-size SUV.
It's a big-ass car.
It has like 400 horsepower.
460.
Just look at the power and weight. I'm not going to like calculate or anything, but dude, it's like, what's another one that he drove? Well, he drove a 5.0, but
Yeah, that's respectable, though.
it's a good car.
Yeah.
He drove it with the 10-speed too. And yeah, that transmission is fucking crazy. Dude, a 10-speed like drag built 5.0 will beat like almost anything
Yeah.
with moderately close power numbers. It's just like such a good trans. But yeah, he'll come back and be like, dude, V6 Charger, wow, what a machine.
I mean, the Cadillac is fun. I'll say that. It's fun swinging it. It's fun.
Like Cadillac is fun. It's just
It's fast. You felt the torque, instant torque.
You
I
felt
mean,
it twerk.
It's like not a very big car,
No, it's not. It's pretty small.
and it has it's like 300 something horsepower.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's fun. It's
Like,
just
like I said, it's a decent car.
it is.
I wish it came in manual with the 3.6.
I would never disagree that it's a decent car.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know how you could ever be in your right mind and try to say that like you would prefer that over
I don't prefer it,
other cars.
but I'm just saying it's a good car.
You told me you have, because I've talked to you several times about like, oh, like what if you? We ask each other shit like this
give
all the
me
time.
a car
like ATS
to compare it. ATS 2.0 T or 3.6?
ATS 3.6 or Golf GTI
Golf GTI
1.
1. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's like his dream car.
Yeah. What do you
I
mean?
know, that's why I said it.
all right. ATS 3.6 or
Bugatti.
RSX Type S.
RSX Type S.
Okay. All right. We're getting there.
Manual.
3.6
I don't know if I agree
ATS
with that.
or GR86.
GR86.
Yeah. Just because it comes in manual.
What about FRS?
Yeah. Manual. It comes in manual.
So anything with a manual you would take?
Yeah. Automatically.
Okay. What about
That's ironic.
It's good. All right. So automatic 3.6 ATS or automatic automatic EcoBoost Mustang.
Probably the EcoBoost because I can make more power.
All right.
Because the problem with his power plant is there's not a lot of like stuff you can do to it. The LFX can make pretty decent power. There's like a ton of aftermarket support for the LFX V6, but the LLT, there's like one Pro Charger kit that you can buy and it's like $3,000 and you get 100 more horsepower and that's all.
How about 3.6 ATS Cadillac or that engine swapped into a Mazda CX-5, but manual.
CX-5.
Why would I ever do that?
Rear wheel drive and manual.
No,
That would low-key be cool.
I wouldn't do that. I just manual swap my dad's car.
Dude, remember that one time where I asked him like Mark 1 GTI versus something? And he was like, Mark 1 GTI, but I would put like an LS in it.
Yeah.
Make it all-wheel drive.
And make it all-wheel drive.
You were like the S15 Sylvia V-Spec R race super spec
R.
or whatever versus the Mark 1 GTI in a race. What would win? And then Quinn's like, oh, the GTI, all you have to do is LS swap it and quad turbo it, bro, and then all-wheel drive swap it, and you'll get fucked, bro. Like, oh yeah, no shit. You put 1,000 horsepower in it and make it all-wheel drive, and you'll win.
Yeah, like,
crazy, crazy, bro.
Yeah, surprise. Anything with 1,000 horsepower is gonna be a car with 260.
Quinn's like Hennessy Venom F5 or GTI Mark 6. He's like, oh, the Mark 6, bro. All you have to do is put a KO4, 3 KO4 turbos on it, and all-wheel drive swap it, bro. What
Was
the
I
fuck?
wrong though? Did I tell a lie?
Dude,
Did I
it's
tell
like-
a lie? I didn't tell a lie.
I guess not. Bro.
Not a single lie was told. I was right.
Yeah, I guess we should have stipulated that like we're talking about the stock cars.
Yeah,
and
that's on us, bro.
and not the unlimited potential of what you could do with a car if you had endless money and endless time and endless material.
That's
Yeah.
on you, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure with
Yeah, that's on us, Quinn.
I'm sure with
bad.
No worries.
with a Mark 1 GTI and $1 billion budget, you could make the fastest car in the world, bro.
Yeah.
I think you could.
You
So
don't
I
have to think.
should have kept that in mind.
You don't have to think you could because you can.
I should have kept that in mind.
It's just
That
how
was
it
on-
is.
That was on me.
No worries.
Dude, fucking can you imagine like Top Fuel Mark 1 GTI?
That would be crazy,
Holy shit. Nitro meth Mark 1 GTI.
bro. They
That'd
would
be
just
insane.
like tape a GTI to the front of a rocket engine.
That's basically what it would be.
That's it.
dude.
They
A
just
Mark 1 GTI is like a third of the length of a Top Fuel drag racer.
yeah, bro. They just like weld it to the front. and
One
just,
Top Fuel tire is probably like as tall as it probably weighs the same as a Mark 1 GTI. I mean, it's a bit much, but
Yeah.
That's a heavy tire.
They're about
it's a heavy ass tire.
1,800, 1,700 pounds.
Yeah.
Freak.
Yeah.
Freak. That's heavy.
Good. Googly moogly.
Holy
I'm saying
freak.
the Mark 1 GTI is around 1,700, not a drag tire.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I don't think he got it, but
Yeah, I didn't.
Dude.
Yeah,
Quinn,
hey,
I
Ian,
still-
I don't think he got it, bro.
Oh.
oh, I didn't get it.
Bro, yeah, we were talking about the car, not the tire, bro.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, I genuinely hope one day though that you get to own a VW mini truck.
Me too.
God.
What I would do to that
looks
thing?
so cool. Ugh.
What
yeah,
I would
what
do
do you,
to it?
What do you mean? What
The
would you do
hell?
to it, bro?
You feeling predatory towards the
If
truck?
I ever come out with these two fingers just covered in soot, you'll know what.
Oh,
What the
stop it, bro. Not soot. Oh,
Where you
You'll know what's up, bro.
come on, man.
No. You'll know what's up though.
Dude, you're like that one guy
Yeah.
that
From TLC.
let's see. He had like an SN Mustang.
He was on My Strange Addiction.
Yeah. And then he'd be like kissing it.
Yeah.
Man, of all the cars to fall in love with,
If it was an R34,
Be that
I could kind
shit
of
ass-
understand.
that shit ass Mustang. So like,
On the bumper.
yeah, he's like caressing and
Yeah.
shit. That would for real be me though if I ever saw.
As a child, whenever I
Toyota
watched that
Chaser.
video, I'd be like, how does he do it? I would always wonder, like, how does he do it? How does he make love to his car?
Latex glove, 2 sponges.
In between the pipes.
Yeah,
Wrap it over.
in the exhaust pipe,
Yeah.
in the tailpipe,
I'm not happy to be here.
and lotion.
I'm not having fun.
Lots of
Warm
oatmeal lotion.
microwaved lotion.
Just oatmeal.
Stop it.
This is oatmeal.
Oatmeal?
Oatmeal and mayonnaise.
No. Okay.
Stop.
All right, bro.
And warm egg yolk.
I'm not. No.
Dude,
I'm not happy to
how
be
many
here.
infections do you think?
Stop.
What's the over under on 7 infections?
Over?
over.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Goddamn.
At least seven different things that would just ravage your body.
Yeah.
From doing that.
He got the black plague on his dick, bro.
Oh my god, dude.
Bro curated his own black plague.
Ebola on there too.
Bro.
You remember when Ebola was a thing?
Yes, I remember it scared the shit out of me, bro.
When was that? Like 2013?
Yes. Yeah.
2014?
Yeah, it was like 2014. And nothing happened. I feel like people got more scared about Ebola than they did COVID.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, COVID was pretty
Because
scary.
society didn't shut down because of Ebola.
That's true.
We didn't even shut down school or anything.
It's just weird that like people were tripping about that shit. Like it never like really got here, did it? Or if it did, like it just didn't spread.
It did, but
I don't know.
It just killed the person too fast, or we caught it too quick.
Ebola was like deadlier though, right?
Yeah, it was.
It just
It would
wasn't
kill you
as
faster.
infectious.
I'm gonna check the video real quick.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Bitch, I'm from the north.
I'm gonna tranquilize you, bro. Sometimes I feel like you should be like restrained in leather straps on a hospital bed.
What do you mean?
What do you mean by that, bro?
What do you mean?
Did I?
Restrained by leather straps.
I don't know if y'all heard the part where I specified like hospital bed.
Yeah,
Like
why?
you belong easier access. Belong in a psych ward.
All right, bro.
Quinn
You have
definitely
something on
got
your
sticky
foot.
socks.
It's probably poo poo. Oh,
Quinn definitely got sticky socks in his sock drawer.
I actually do.
got grippy socks, bro.
I currently have. I can wear them on the podcast if I want.
Quinn, can we gaslight you for a sec?
Go for it.
All right. Do you want to go first?
Bro, why haven't you breathed all day, bro?
All right, your turn.
Dude, your heart's not even beating. Why isn't your
Sure.
heart beating?
Quinn, open your eyes, bro. Why are your eyes closed?
I don't know why are
Dude,
they?
Quinn, why are you invisible?
Why am I?
Quinn,
Yeah.
who are you talking to? Damon couldn't make it today. He had to go to bed early. He has
I
work
couldn't make
tomorrow.
it. I
Damon
couldn't
couldn't
make
make
it
it today.
I couldn't make it. I couldn't make it.
Who are you? Who are you
I
looking
couldn't
at?
make it. I couldn't make it.
Right now?
No, before you keep looking over there.
I'm not looking. I'm looking at the piano bench.
Why would you be looking at that? What do you see, Quinn?
The piano bench.
Bro, why haven't you blinked? Why haven't you blinked this whole
I don't
time?
want it to happen again. Okay, you're freaking me out.
Why haven't you blinked?
I'm off my meds right now.
Why haven't you blinked?
Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah. I'm off my meds and I'm insane.
Quinn, you have a giant gaping hole in your torso.
I know.
Quinn, there's a sniper. There's a
look, I can
sniper
see
aiming at
right
you right
through it.
now.
I'm putting my hand through it right now.
Quinn, there's people after you right now.
I am not your brother.
I know. I know that. I know that.
I've been
Who
following
are you pointing at?
I know that.
Quinn, you smell like
Quinn, you're being-
cheese.
I know
You're
that.
being
I know I smell like
gang-stalked.
cheese. And I'm being gangsta.
Do you see the
stalked.
symbols?
And I see them on my sweater. It says.
Do you see the symbols?
If you-
Sonetti means south side.
Quinn, if you carve the symbols
Gang.
into your body, they'll leave you alone.
And I know
this-
that. I've done
this
that
skin
before,
is
actually.
this skin is made out of silicone, bro.
I know, and I can
peel
just tear it
if I
off,
wanted
right?
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours
Yeah,
is.
it's held on by Elmer's glue. I could just
Yeah, yours
tear
is
it
made
off.
out of rice paper. You can
I
just
know.
peel it off right
It just
now.
rips off
Y'all-
like super
Try
easy.
it.
Like, I
I
can do it
think-
right now.
Try.
I can do it right now. See? I can do it right now.
Holy shit.
Bro, y'all are starting to fool me, bro. I don't know what's
Ooh,
real.
let's go for Damon.
Damon. Nothing's real. Left you a long time ago.
Damn, bro. What the fuck? Fuck you, bro.
What the hell?
Cut that out. Cut
You're
that
like,
out.
you
Cut
guys
that
like
out. Cut
me
that
just
out.
being a dick.
Cut that out.
Yeah, your parents hate you, bro.
Yo, what the fuck? God doesn't even love you.
We all
Bro.
pretend to like you whenever you're around, but we secretly hope that you don't come around us.
Yeah.
We have never genuinely laughed at a single one of your jokes.
We just laugh just because you're there.
That's
You're-
such
you're
a
like
crazy,
jester.
that's such a fucking insane jump to make. That's not gaslighting. That's just
It's
just
being rude.
bullying. Just bullying him, bro. Damon, where are your shoes?
Not on your feet, that's for sure.
No, I'm wearing
Why are
shoes.
they on your hands?
Yeah.
Have you been walking on your hands again?
Yeah.
Why?
Butt ass naked.
You know it makes all the blood rush to your head and makes you pass out.
It's just so fun.
And then you start snoring.
Well, I just started walking on the ceiling on my hands.
Oh. Are we going into your Spider-Man delusion again? You can't do that. Did you hear that?
Bitch, I'm from the north. Did you hear that? Is the real question.
Yeah. Are we all feeling sick? You guys don't have to gaslight me because I'm already gaslit.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah, we're not gonna gaslight you, right, Quinn?
Yeah,
I am
not.
Yeah, we're not gonna gaslight you, bro.
Definitely
constantly
not.
like passively gaslit.
Yeah,
No,
like-
don't worry, bro. We're not gonna gaslight you.
Yeah.
for sure.
No.
I mean, I personally am glad you're here.
Yeah, me too.
Like, at least I am.
I'm pretty glad.
Yeah.
We're pretty glad.
Like, don't let what everyone else is
You
saying.
guys are trying too hard. It just happens naturally for me.
Well, we're not gonna gaslight
I just
you.
believe every single thing that happens.
Well, we're not gonna gaslight you, bro.
Yeah, we're
Thanks.
not.
I mean, I'm already gaslit.
No, I know.
I'm lit.
Yeah, we won't do it more.
Yeah, you're good.
You
We're
can
your-
if you want to.
We're your friends.
You can if you want to. I'm just saying you don't have to try that hard. What just touched me?
It was me.
I felt like a little spider. A little spider, and I can tell by the way he's touching me. He's bicurious. A little bicurious spider. Why are you finagling my weenus, bro? What are you doing if I take a spiked bat and hit you right at the base of your skull?
Damn.
I'd probably die, most likely.
But what if I do it with just enough force so it doesn't kill you?
What if he
I'd
takes
probably go into a vegetative state.
What if he takes that same spiked bat, but instead of hitting you with the spiked end, he just hits you with the handle end, and he just hits you on the bum,
What if I
like a little
On
spanking.
the rump.
What if I take raise a spike bat over your head, but then with my other hand I just give you a little light slap.
What if I
But then I told you that was the spike bat.
take a spiked bat, then I flip it over and I use the butt end and slip it up your ass?
What if I take a spiked bat?
Then I'm gonna spin on it like a top.
Yeah,
no, what
and
if
I'll
I
spin
take
you
a
like
spiked
this.
bat and take pictures of it, list it on Facebook Marketplace,
Okay.
sell it for profit,
All right.
Ooh.
do that 1 trillion more times, and become an entrepreneur?
Okay.
What if I take a spike bat and then I have a change of heart and I throw it in the trash because it would be illegal and violent, and I apologize to you?
What if I take a spiked bat and take the spike out, refurbish it, and then donate it to an orphanage so that
So
way they
they
have
can
an
play
extra
baseball.
baseball bat to play baseball
What if I
with?
take the spike bat, take the spikes off, and then I go to my local minor league game and have one of the players sign it?
What if I take that same bat and, again, donate it to a charity of some sort?
What if I take a spiked bat and take the spikes out and then chop it into little logs and make a Lincoln log house?
make
Then
a
what?
what was that game called? Jumbling Towers set?
Jumbling towers. Yeah, that rip off Jenga.
Yeah.
What if I take a spike bat, remove the spikes, and then whittle it into a little toy horse?
What if
and,
I
and
whittle
attach
it
a
into a spoon and taste my mom's dinner?
What if I take it and cut it all up and build a small fire to give warmth to all the freezing children around the world?
What
how
if
big
I
of a bat is that?
What if I take that spike bat and I hunt some animals and feed the starving children of the world?
All right. What if I take the spike bat, I take the bat off, keep the spikes,
Okay.
and then I use that to aerate my lawn so then it can grow and have more nutrients?
And flourish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not necessary in this.
Or
In this
climate.
use it to tenderize my strip steak.
All right. Make a nice dinner for
Well,
the
you
wife.
could simply
Yeah.
just buy a meat tenderizer.
But I already have the spikes.
But think you could
I'm reducing and reusing
You
and
could
recycling because I care about the
you
world.
could donate the spike to the Spike Museum.
You could donate the spikes to your
and then
local
donate the
police
bat
station.
to the Bat Museum.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I'll have a little plaque. It'll say from Ian Marshall.
From Ian Marshall
Previously
with spikes. included.
part of a spiked bat.
I'm about to fart.
I'm gonna do it into the mic when it happens.
God, you're so like sleazy.
How, bro?
Yeah, you got no self-respect.
You just are like that's
I'll burp into the mic. I'll fart into the
that's
mic.
dirty and manipulative.
I'll come into the mic.
Come on, man. What do we say about the C word? Both C words.
It's different.
I said both C words.
Cunt is a
God.
different word than
Is this going to be a weekly occurrence?
cut that out. Cut that out. Cut that out. Cut that out. All right, actually cut that out. Actually cut that out. Like legitimately.
Dear God.
Like you can't leave that in, Quinn. Like cut that out.
And the thing I hate most about car TikToks is that like I just feel like people are really fooling themselves, you know? It's like you could do so much better.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, like why settle?
Yeah.
Why settle for muscle as we know it?
Dude, I saw this post that was talking about like Porsche owners have like the best taste in like color and rim combinations, and then it showed like a fucking, what was it? Oh, a Fortnite Porsche.
No.
It showed like a slideshow of all these beautiful like Porsches with like, you know, they had like cool color schemes, and then they went to the video below that and it was a Fortnite Porsche. Quinn, can you do this like for me real quick? That's the sound that a reanimated skeleton makes in the 70s Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo, yeah. Play that sound effect.
It was already supposed to happen.
Play mini P.E.K.K.A deployment sound.
What is that? What is that?
Mini P.E.K.K.A?
What is that? Mini P.E.K.K.A?
Clash Royale.
You're definitely not pushing P, bro.
I'm not pushing P.
You. Hey, if you could make your license plate say anything, what would it say?
Big stepper.
Puzzler.
Oh my god.
Bleep that.
Mine would say Quinn's op.
My opposition.
Yeah.
Mine would say BK run the streets.
I'm your op.
Got you. Mine would say...
You can't say that, bro. They're going to come for you.
Hell no. Bro.
Come here, buddy.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm not saying that on the track, bro. Yeah.
How you doing?
Oh, damn.
How you doing?
God. Damn.
Bro, why are you making out with him like
Fucking
that?
it up.
Damn.
Dude.
How'd he taste, bro?
Oh,
Bro,
I
he
feel
just-
like a slut
he just
after
can't-
that.
Yeah,
he just
you're-
came in here, defiled you, and dipped.
Oh, I need a cigarette, bro.
Dude, you need some plan B after that. Ugh.
Ooh, gotta spit out the...
Plank.
Plink.
Left a taste in my mouth, slut.
Log.
Just him joining on the podcast.
Yeah.
Log.
Anyway, my thoughts. Fuck V6s. Fuck V8s. Fuck V10s.
Fuck V10s.
Fuck V12s. If it's not inline, I don't want it. Inline superiority. I only want obnoxious ricey turbo sounds and low displacement engines. And I refuse to acknowledge the beauty or craftsmanship of any other car that isn't Japanese. And Supras are 1,000 horsepower stock from the factory, and they could beat any. And an RX-7 could beat a Koenigsegg on the Nürburgring, and a Supra is faster than any drag car. And
Or
Supras
airplane.
can all run or any fighter jet. Supras can all run 6-second quarters, and I'd rather drive.
And Terranos are the best drift cars.
Yeah,
and they
Terranos are the
also
best
come
drift
with
cars
1,000 horsepower
ever.
stock and with drift tires and drift transmissions. And they have awesome aero, and they stick to the ground, and they can outrun any car that you can ever think of in any situation.
Yeah.
They can also rally.
And R34 GTRs are the most technologically advanced cars ever made.
They
and all of them are worth at least $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the correct and fair price for them.
Mm-hmm.
And American cars and German cars and any other type of car is shit and poorly made and unreliable.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.